message is a challenge to every one of us. Even though you have failed in your responsibility, you can rise up again. Even if you have failed in your personal life of not representing something, you can start it again. We have seen people, we know their life before, times of life. We discover this life are no longer the same. You can rise up again to stand in the responsibilities of God. You can still represent something. This is where God review man. No matter how I shout to you, and I didn't review God to my virtuous life to you, you will doubt the presence of God in my life. It is not only in prayer that the life of God are reviewed in men. It is reviewed in a virtuous life. What manner of life are you living? What a virtue life can you be both of? Fight all means to gather many virtues of life. You can gather dignity, you can gather integrity, humility, self-control, rest of them disciplines. These are things that review God, and they look unto them and call them Christ-like. Can you represent peace in your yard? Can you represent love in your working place? Can you represent joy in the life of people? We are the one. Christ has sent and enter us. It is us that we review the world, the Christ which have ascended. And the second is prayer. Because there are something you cannot activate until you begin to have the access in the spirit. When the world was so wicked, in Genesis chapter 4 verse 26, men are so wicked, wickedness in the rising of the world. And they gave a birth to a man called Sat. And Sat gave a birth to a man called Enosh. The Bible says, and men begin to call upon the name of the Lord. That is where men of prayer begin to rise. He took Daniel prayer life. He took Daniel prayer life for him to stand out with God's responsibility, not to be corrupted. A man called Daniel was in a position to corrupt the government of the king of Babylon. But he stand out. No matter the consequences, he will stand in God's righteousness. Can you be able to do that? Somebody steal money and he came to church and testify. Somebody cheating customers and yet came to church and testify. Can we represent God? Can somebody enter your shop and he heard that you are a Christian and he gave you all his trust? When there was a time somebody heard that this person is a Christian, you will feel the last with peace with person. But today, when you enter somebody's shop, he said, I am a pastor. You'll be careful of. We are no longer representing something. That is why I forbid all titles. Title does not matter in this kingdom anymore. What matters is, what are you representing for? Prayer can help you to assess. A man that prays, there are things you can assess.